So, you walked all the way from Kagoshima, did you? Quite impressive.
Listen, man, I hate to rush you. We got lots of questions.
Yeah.
Hey, Aniki, you shouldn't talk to him like that.
It's fine. What would you like to ask?
Tell us what happened. We have to know.
We were headed for Kamakura on a class trip.
The next thing we knew, we were in an undersea theme park in Kagoshima.
And when we got out of there, we saw how the world is now.
Right. We have no idea what happened. How did everything end up like this?
I see. Do you really want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah, that's why we ask the questions.
Yes.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Please, tell us. I'm scared to hear it, but we can't go on without knowing what happened.
I understand. Let me start from the conclusion. Mankind? Everyone? Has been wiped out.
What? No!
It can't be!
I'm afraid it is, as unfortunate as that may be.
I don't believe it! You're making that up!
I don't believe it either.
How would you even know, though? Like, wouldn't you have had to have contact with everywhere
neither.
eventually?
Calm down, everyone. Let's listen to what he has to say.
While you were all unconscious, the world was plunged into a terrible war. Weapons were employed that had never been seen before. You saw some strange plants and animals on your way here, didn't you? They are all the result of those new weapons. The apocalypse came in the blink of an eye. Once those weapons were unleashed, it marked the end of humanity. Those of us here are the last survivors.
So, this has something to do with that meteor?
Meteor? We have no records of that.
Hmm.
The world was destroyed by those new weapons, not by a meteor.
But isn't that weird? If those weapons were used, how come there are still survivors in this facility?
That was due to the blessings of Mike.
Mike.
Mike?
It is the God we believe in. Mike answers the prayers we offer each day.
So you're saying you were saved because you believe in that God?
Yes.
Hmm. I'm suspicious.
I understand how you feel. It's hard to believe, hearing all of this so suddenly. But everything I've told you just now, it's the truth. You can ask the other followers, they will tell you the same. Anyway, you must be tired after your long journey. Go. Take a well-earned rest. We've prepared a place for you to sleep.
do we do now?
I have no idea.
Maybe we should go and ask what the other followers have to say. Maybe we can get some new information.
Yeah, we can talk about our next move after that.
Okay then, let's all split up and see what we can learn.
Got it!
We're off to a late start. We should start asking around too. Come on, let's go.
Time to go.
What happened to the world anyway?
It was a war. Everything was laid to ruin. We're the only survivors.
What started it?
You know about the great earthquakes starting from around 1990, right? They were caused by a new weapon developed by some country. They tested the weapon out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It triggered a chain reaction of massive earthquakes around the globe. Naturally, the other countries that knew of it were outraged. That led to the further development of weapons to counter the earthquake weapon. So that's why.
A Cold War, but with actual consequences that were physical.
Unfortunately, the world was destroyed.
Well, I guess there were
by those
physical
new
consequences
weapons.
to Cold War, but like these seem a lot more escalated. Instead of like, we'll build more weapons, we'll build more
Thinking of
weapons,
going
we'll build
back
more
to
weapons.
Tokyo.
We couldn't build anymore. We collapsed. We win.
Tokyo? What would you possibly do there?
What do you mean?
The Master already told you, didn't he? Mankind was destroyed in the war. So it's the same in Tokyo too. Not a single person survived.
That's impossible.
Going to Tokyo would be suicide. The road is crawling with ferocious monsters. You'd never make it there alive. Forget about Tokyo for your own good.
I heard that you live here. But what do you do about food?
There's a field behind this facility that we use to grow vegetables. Our meals are meager, but considering the state of things, we're happy that we can even eat. We're grateful to Mike for the gift of each day.
By the way, what are you holding there?
Huh? This? It's the perfect energy drink. Lifeguard! It's a carbonated energy drink made with 7 vitamins, 7 amino acids, honey, and royal jelly.
What?
It's fizzalicious! A scrumptious bionic drink to refresh your mind and body.
What is this ad?
Have a sip. Here, take this. It hasn't been opened yet.
How are y'all getting fresh
Okay,
soda
I wouldn't
drinks
mind
from?
one bit. In fact, I'll take some for my friends. This facility almost has a religious feel to it.
Oh, this was the original place the followers of the Great Mike gathered. Until the war broke out, there were many people who mocked us. The ironic thing is that, in the end, the war proved we were right. This facility is the last remaining paradise on Earth. Make yourselves at home.
talk to you for a second?
Sorry. I'm busy, so can you save it for later?
Why are you talking like that?
Shut up! My emotion got younger thanks to the great Mike!
Shut up, my emotion got younger.
You make no sense at all. But I want to ask you about the Great Mike.
The great Mike shines on you like the sun shines on the earth! In other words, he is everything to you! Everything in the world was created by Mike!
Created?
Not created, created!
I think she's trying to say created.
You were all helped by the great Mike! Oh, the great Mike!
Weird.
How did it go, everyone? Did you learn anything new?
We talked to lots of people, but they all basically said the same thing.
Yeah, same for us.
Mankind was destroyed by the war. You are alive by the grace of Mike.
So I guess that means the Master told the truth.
Why come to that conclusion? They're a group that all believes the same thing. Maybe they're all trying to trick us.
That could be a possibility.
Well, it didn't seem like that to me at all.
It's the opposite for me. I can't trust the people here.
Yeah. How could all of mankind be wiped out while we were unconscious? It's a bunch of bull.
Maybe I shouldn't say anything because I'm a newcomer. But I think we should leave for Tokyo right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Me too.
Me too.
I have to see what happened to Tokyo with my own eyes.
Tatsun, how far from here to Tokyo? Approximately 700 kilometers. Perhaps 800, following the roads.
It was 1,200 kilometers from Kagoshima to Tokyo. So we still have about 2/3 of the way to go.
It's impossible to go on walking like this.
Yeah, and besides, we'd be walking through hordes of strange monsters, too.
Do you really think that mankind was wiped out?
Of course I don't believe it! I'm just saying it's going to be impossible for us to walk back!
It'd be better to stay here while we plan our strategy.
Planning the next step would be good,
What
though.
do you mean strategy?
I'm saying we need time to plan our next move. I agree with Kansai and Shuko. It's safe here, and it'd be smart to stay here at the facility for a while.
Yeah! At least we aren't hard-pressed for food if we stay here!
That's all you care about.
honestly think that both choices are fine. As long as we're all together. Isn't that what it says in the Go-Getters Club anthem? Even if the world ends, the Go-Getters Club will stay together.
Even if the world ends.
The Go-Getters Club will stay together.
Anyway.
And we're arguing again. Great. Let's summarize. First, the Go Back group is Nyoro, Aniki, Yuki, Jinu, and Pochi. The reason is that they can't trust the people here. The Let's Stay group is Chuko, Mao-chan, Kansai, Tatsun, and Pai. Their reason is it's best to stay to plan things out.
How about you, Rachel?
There's like another person still.
Yeah. What do you think we should do?
I've thought it over, whether we go back or stay here. And after thinking it through, my answer is... I honestly think they meant to say through. Should I stay or should I go? Let's see. I'm still kind of mad at Aniki for punching me, even though he didn't, but he would have, and it would have just been the end of me, so forget him. I guess we're staying.
Yes! Rachel's with us! See, Rachel gets it!
Hey, you gotta be kidding me.
I can't believe Rachel would choose that.
It looks like you still haven't made up your minds. I know. You're arguing about whether to stay here or go back to Tokyo. Am I right?
Oof. Nail on the head. Well, hammer, well. Yeah.
Why don't you listen to a story?
Neat, what you got?
It might help you decide.
I love a good story.
What story might that be?
The teachings of the Great Mike.
Alright, maybe not.
If you hear the Great Mike's teaching, the fogginess of your hearts will be cleared.
That sounds a little cultish.
Comes.
I knew it.
Sorry. We don't need to hear it.
We have already made up our minds.
All right, let's go.
Wait, guys! Just wait a sec! The Go-Getters Club will stay together. But you're...
They're gone.
It's all right. Don't worry about them. What's more important is that you listen to the teachings of the Great Mike.
Okay, what you got?
I wonder if you've prepared yourselves.
Prepared ourselves?
The Great Mike's teachings cannot be taught with mere human language.
What?
It's sort of like a spell.
Hmm.
You need to clear your head and listen with your heart. So, shall we begin? Now, focus on this Mandarin.
Why do you have a mandarin dangling from a freaking string?
Focus.
Oh no.
Focus. Focus your consciousness. Listen carefully to what I say.
Did I say oranges backwards? Tangerines, oranges. Chicalax. Sweet. Pomelo? Pomelo? I don't know. Like, some of these words are just backwards words. Like, I think that says tangerine. Ugh. I think that says orange. Chiquasha. Chiquasha? Maybe that was just very, like... I can't read. I don't like this. Wait!
That went well.
What about the other brats?
Well, we've been looking, but we can't find them.
Are you saying they escaped?
No, I don't think they have left the premises yet.
Whatever then. Well then, we'll take care of them first.
You mean right here?
Are you serious right now? Have you forgotten what day tomorrow is?
What's tomorrow?
It's the day of the big ritual on Shoto Island in the Seto Inland Sea.
What?
That's right. Then I don't have to explain myself now, do I? We'll use these brats for tomorrow's ritual. And dedicate them to the great Mike as a sacrifice.
No! Unconscious me, why? Wake up! They really took us on a boat ride over to this bridge?
Great! It looks like Rachel is coming around.
Morning, Rachel.
Gosh, Rachel, you're such a sleepyhead.
Never mind that. Rachel, we've got a problem.
We're inside a freighter.
We're on our way to Shoto Island to do a ritual for meeting the Great Mike.
I'm so excited.
Hey! I'm talking here.
If we do that ritual, the Great Mike will grant us whatever we ask. I want every bitch I ever swing at to be a home run.
I want juice to come out of the faucets.
Ugh.
I want to be chosen as a member of the Electro Rangers.
I'll finally be able to go on a date and hold hands with that special someone.
Just thinking about it makes me shiver with excitement.
Ew. I don't like that.
See? Before I knew it, everyone was like this.
But why not me?
Hail the Great Mike!
Why not you?
Hey, Rachel, do something! At this rate, everyone's gonna...
Hey!
We're here to help you.
Team.
Why?
I'll explain later. The important thing now is... Oh, how we love the Great Mike! The Great Mike!
They're all brainwashed, right?
Yeah, that's why.
Don't worry. Yuki can break through the brainwashing.
Yes,
Ow.
everyone needs to eat some amygdaclear mushrooms. But they can't just be eaten raw. We need to cook them into a nice dish. So, I have prepared... Ta-da! This!
Why are they blue?
Minestrone, with a hint of summer aromas.
Yuki's special home cooking.
Well, I added a little bit of seasoning as well.
Wow! That looks amazing!
Actually, I pretty much cooked it myself.
Okay, who made it?
Anyway, eating it will fix the brainwashing.
Well then. Come on, come on! Eat as much as you like.